In this video, we are going to look at derivation of quadratic equation from given roots. So when the roots of the equation are given, the quadratic equation can be derived using the simple equation x squared minus x squared minus sum of roots x plus product of roots equal to 0. Okay, so when I'm given the roots of an equation, all I need to do is to add the roots, then multiply the roots, and substitute it into this equation. Now let's see these questions here. We are asked, find the equation whose roots are, the first one is 2 and 3. Okay, so I find the sum first of the roots, which is 2 plus 3, and 2 plus 3 is 5. Then I find the product of the roots. So the product of the root is 2 times 3, and 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so according to the formula, it means that my equation now can now be written as x squared minus the sum of the root, which is 5x plus the product of the root, which is 6, then equal to 0. So that is the equation from the given roots. Now let's see the next one, the b. But first of all, we have the sum of the roots. The sum here is 4 plus minus 5, okay? And that will give us minus 1. Then we have the product, okay? So the product is 4 times minus 5, and that will give us minus 20. And so if we should substitute into our equation to derive the equation, we are going to get x squared minus the sum of the root. The sum of the root is minus 1, so minus 1x. Then plus the product of the root is minus 20, all equal to 0. Okay, all equal to 0. So we are going to have x squared plus x minus 20 equal to 0. Okay. Now the third one, we are given 3 and half being the root of the equation. So we find 3 plus half. 3 plus 5, if we find the LCM, okay, 3 plus half is 3 and half, which is also 7 over 2. Then the product of the root is 3 times 1 over 2. That's the product. That will give us 3 over 2. Okay, so if we substitute this into our equation, we are going to get x squared minus the sum of the roots is 7 over 2. So 7 over 2x. Then plus the product of the root is 3 over 2, all equal to 0. We don't have to leave the answer this way. We can eliminate the fraction by multiplying through by 2. And when we do that, we are going to get 2x squared minus 7x plus 3 equal to 0 as the answer to that question. Okay, so we have another form the question can be asked. We are given that the roots of x squared minus 2x plus 3 equal to 0 are alpha and beta. Okay, find the equation whose roots are a alpha plus 2, beta plus 2. So remember, we are asked to find the equation. So, and we know what our equation is x squared minus sum x minus sum of the roots x, then plus the product equal to 0. Okay, so if we are to let's start with a. If we are to find the sum of the roots, we are going to get alpha plus 2 plus beta plus 2, and that is going to give us alpha plus beta plus 4. Okay, if we are going to find the product is going to be alpha plus 2 times beta plus 2. Okay, and that's going to give us alpha beta plus 2 into alpha plus beta, then plus 4. Okay, so that is what we have, but that does not translate to the equation of the motion. Now, but we can find the values for alpha beta. Since alpha and beta are the roots of this equation, remember that alpha plus beta, which is sum of the roots, is minus b over a. Okay, that means minus 2 over 1, which is equal to 2. Okay, so your a here is the coefficient of x squared, your b is the coefficient of x, which is minus 2, and your c is the constant coefficient, which is 3. Okay, so that means we can have our alpha beta, which is c over a, to be 3 to be 3 over 1, and which is equal to 3. So alpha plus beta is 2 and alpha beta is 3. Okay, so if we substitute that now into our sum and product of roots, let's rub this off. You can write that down somewhere. Alpha plus beta is 2, then alpha beta is 3. Okay, so if we substitute the value here, your alpha plus beta is 2, so plus 4, that gives us 6. You see that? Then the same thing here. Let's bring it up here. Your alpha beta is 3 plus 2 times alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is 2, so 2 times 2 is 4. Then plus 4, and that gives us 11. So with this, we can write the equation of the equation here, which is going to be x squared minus the sum x. The sum of the root is 6, so 6x, plus the product of the root is 11, all equal to 0. So that's the answer for A. I guess this is quite easy. Now let's see for B. We are given the roots of the equation to be 1 over alpha and 1 over beta. So we can find the sum of the roots, which is 1 over alpha plus 1 over beta. If we find the LCM, we are going to get alpha beta. So here will be beta plus alpha. Okay, so alpha plus beta is 2, alpha beta is 3, so that gives us 2 over 3. So the sum of the root is 2 over 3. Now the product of the root is 1 over alpha times 1 over beta. You multiply, that will give us 1 over alpha beta. That means 1 over alpha beta is 3. Okay, so with this we can write the equation, which is x squared minus the sum. The sum is 2 over 3, so 2 over 3x, plus the product, which is 1 over 3, all equal to 0. And I can multiply through by 3. We'll get 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, all equal to 0 as the answer to that question. So that is the equation of B. Now that takes us to the C part. We need to find the sum first. So the sum here is beta over alpha plus alpha over beta. And if we find the LCM, that's going to be alpha beta. So it's going to give us beta squared plus alpha squared. Now beta squared plus alpha squared is the same thing as saying alpha plus beta all squared minus 2 alpha beta. Now all over your alpha beta. So if we have to substitute value, alpha plus beta is 2, so we have 2 squared minus 2 times alpha beta is 3, all over 3. Okay, so that is going to give us 2 squared is 4, 4 minus 6 is minus 2, so minus 2 over 3. So the sum of the root is minus 2 over 3. Now what of the products? Now the product is going to be beta over alpha times alpha over beta, and from what we can see, alpha cancels alpha, beta cancels beta, is equal to 1. So the equation now is going to be x squared minus the sum of the roots, which is 2 minus 2 over 3. So minus 2 over 3x plus product of the root, which is 1. Sorry, this is plus. Product of root, which is 1, then all equal to 0. Which we can, let's rub something off. Now which we can simplify by multiplying through by the denominator, which is 3, LCM of denominator. So we get 3x squared plus 2x, okay, then plus 1, all equal to 0 as the answer to that question. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button to get more of our classes. Have a nice day.